What you guys saw there, yeah, that was some quick memes you guys saw from old Tekken endings from Tekken 1 with Kazuya and Paul. So the reason why I did those memes is because, well, we're 3 months into Tekken 8, and, well, let's be honest. The current state of the game right now is not in a good spot right now. Come to think of it, you know, the game has been in a weird state right now. Like, for the past month, we have dealt with a bunch of bullshit, and, like, there's so much in the game right now. Like, oh my god, there's quite a bit of stuff going on, to be fair. Like, recently, there's the whole Tekken prowess matching up, like, according to your Tekken prowess rather than your rank, which, in case you guys don't know and are new to Tekken, Tekken prowess is basically like a point system where, like, you're getting, like, it's basically like points that each time you rank up you get, like, more points as you go. And it also kind of correlates to, like, other stuff like your defense, your offense, your appeal, your spirit. It has, like, different categories, like, oh, whether you tech throws, or, like, what's it called? Or, like, you don't disrespect your opponent when, like, you know, after you finish them in the specific round. Something like that. And, like, oh, I completely whiffed. But, like, it's like connecting all the points to what you're, like, a supposedly skill level, but Tekken prowess doesn't really correlate to skill. Honestly, it really just does not. And I'm just like, huh? That's being correlated to rank, and I'm just like, what? That doesn't make no sense. Like, why? Like, it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? It just shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be correlated to points, honestly. It really, the Tekken prowess really shouldn't be. It should be more correlated to rank. Now, this could be a good thing to a certain extent. It could be. Like, if you want to fight someone that's, like, more of a skilled player, you get someone that, like, let's say you're in, like, Fujin rank or something, you'll get someone matchmaking Tekken King or something. And currently, I am in that rank. I am in the Fujin rank currently in Tekken 8, so I'm just like, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind fighting a Tekken King. I mean, I'll go to that extent if I have to. Like, if I have to fight a Tekken King, I'll gladly fight that. I'll gladly do it, but it's like, that's not for everyone, you know? It's not everyone that wants to do that shit. Someone wants to fight, like, you know, based on their accordant rank, their exact rank. So it's like, okay. Oh my god, Jack. So yeah, that's one of the problems. And there's more to it than that. There's so much more than just Tekken prowess. What else is there? There's let's see. The amount of bullshit is currently in the game. Like, what is there? There's Dragunov to deal with. We all know that about Dragunov. If you guys are new to the Tekken side of things, Dragunov is basically top 1 pretty much. She's, like, considered top 1. And does insane amount of damage. Heat Smash is definitely fucking, like, you're getting tackled by a football player, like a linebacker or some shit. That's one thing. What else is there? Heat. Tekken 8 being obviously more offense based. I mean, Arslan Ash and Knee kind of going at the game and then quickly, you know, say, oh, never mind. The game's cool. Which, I'm not gonna lie, that whole, when I saw that tweet of those two, I'm just like, okay, someone in the team had to, like, get them to just apologize, bro. It just sounded like they don't want to lose contracts, but alright, okay. And then you got people one and dunning so much because of certain S tier characters like Dragunov for sure, Feng Wei, Azucena. There's a lot of shit going on, and, like, I just did not expect this game to, like, you know, go the way it's supposed to be right now. Like, I was hoping that Tekken 8 will kind of like get everything in the FGC to like kind of, you know, chill, like have some good vibes, you know, hope everything goes well, and then as soon as like, oh, I almost forgot about this. Let's not forget how they implemented a fucking Tekken shop. I almost forgot about this. The Tekken shop, literally like 3 weeks after the game came out, after like reviews were over, they were like, hey, here's an update, guys, Tekken shop. Now, depending on who you are, you might be pissed off about that. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of people not happy with the Tekken shop, and it's definitely something that's subjective. You may like it, you may like the outfits, you may like the monetization or not, or maybe you just like cool shit to purchase. And then let's not forget the battle pass. The battle pass, like I've said before, it's pretty much Tekken 7 Tekken 7, like what's it called? Items, pretty much. It's pretty much just Tekken stuff from Tekken 7, which we are currently on. And it's like, it's subjective as hell. Like I can definitely see a lot of people are, you know, going with it. Like a lot of people are actually buying stuff from the actual shop. And it's fine. Like I said, do what you will with your money. And it's all good, really. It's all good. I can't really control what people do with their money. Only you can, really. Why am I doing while standing? Oh god. But it's like, I don't know. And then you gotta consider this too. You gotta also consider too the state of the game right now. I wouldn't say it's the most balanced thing right now. I wouldn't say it's balanced. It definitely has gotten some patches throughout time. More patches than what SF6 has been getting through the past year, which, holy shit, it's almost been 1 year since that game came out. And I'm just like, okay, so they're trying. I get that they're trying with the what's it called, with balancing, but I don't think they really are trying. I feel like what they're doing is doing the exact opposite. Like they're working more on like not really focusing on rage quitters and banning. Like, well, they have. What the fuck am I saying? They definitely have. And like, oh god, Jack, fuck you. Like they definitely have like worked on rage quitters, and like it's fine. I get that they're implementing, because they did ban like what, 1,000 players. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then, oh fuck. Oh god, Jack. So what I'm trying to say, as I'm trying to destroy Jack here. Oh, that completely whiffed. Fuck. But it's like, I don't know. I'm like, it's kind of dumb to me how they're not focusing on all this. Like trying to ban rage quitters, cheaters. There has been some bans. Like I've said. But the cheaters like Far Boys, I know he got banned, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's like, there's just so much rage quitting in Tekken 8, and there's like so many one and dones. I mean, the one and dones, okay, I know I made a video about this. It can be subjective, and I know it's like I really see like not rage quitting. One and dones can be fine. Like maybe like if the connection's bad, then yeah, sure. But like I said, but I don't even know anymore at this point what's going on. Like basically everything I'm saying right now has literally been what's going on with Tekken 8. And then, oh, let's not even forget the story mode. Hold on, I almost forgot about that. But hold the fuck on. The story mode. It's not the best, but I definitely enjoyed it at the time. I was fucking hyped, but that was when the game fucking was only 3 hours old. It was only 3 hours old, so no way I could have like, hey, predicted like all the shit that is going on. Maybe some have, but me, I kind of just like, nah, I was not even thinking about it. I was too hyped. which can definitely get in the way of like the bigger issues. But I still like the game despite everything, but it does not go without any fucking criticism from me, and mostly the fucking like Steam reviews have been ass. They have been fucking ass. It has been bad, like for real. It has been horrible. And I feel bad because like it's like, what? And I'm just like, why? And it's just like, well, I know why. It's like, obviously it's a no-brainer. I can understand. It's like, oh my god, I wish it was in a better state. I wish there was like it was in a better state than this shit. But I mean, what can I really do? All we can really do is hope for the best, right? Look, Evo Japan is not that far away. It's literally this weekend. We're not that far away from Evo, and oh my god, the amount of Dragonovs, the amount of Azucenas I'm expecting here. I mean, hey, for all I know, I mean, I would consider seeing like 6 Azucenas and like what, top 8 or something, or some shit like that. I'm considering that's an option here. Oh my god. But I mean, I don't know at this point. Like at this point, just we'll see. Look, at the same time though, the game is in the arcade state of it, so. Oh my god, Jack, you fucking asshole. There's another thing I almost didn't mention. The game, Tekken 8. Yeah, that game, right? I need to say this real quick, but also, the game the game is produced by Bandai. We all know it's produced by Bandai Namco. I've said this before in another video where they decided to ban modding. Apparently, they wanted modding taken down because of IP infringement and the Tekken shop and everything. Yeah, that's something to take into consideration when the game that I'm literally on right now was the game that pretty much helped with sales because of the modding. The modding is literally what helps keep things fresh. Shows your passion for the game. You put Goku in here, you put Spider-Man, you put Superman up in here, All Might from My Hero Academia. Put a bunch of shit in this game, and it's like you gotta think about it. It's like a lot of passion for the modders to do that because they really love Tekken, you know? It's like, come on, you know, like why? There's no point of modding. There's no point of like banning the modders, you know what I mean? Like that's one thing that happened during the past 3 months, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why do we have to do that, Namco? Why? Like, why? To me, it's like, why? There's no point. There's really no point. And it's like, because of their beloved Tekken shop. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Modders should stay. Modders should stay, Namco. But no. The people that helped them out, no, they'll just bite them in the ass. Come on. Like, it was a good story mode. It definitely had its problems. I wish there was more screen time with more of the characters. And I just wish like some people like Steve and his shitty face, King, especially Law and Paw. Oh, and Miss June Kazama, the character that has not been around since Tag 2. I'm like, she was gone for most of the fucking like story modes. So I'm just like, come on. So I'm just like, come on. Why the fuck? And then like I'm just like, come on. And then like I see a lot of people like complain that the story mode was like anime-wise, I didn't mind it personally. I didn't mind the anime vibe I was getting. I liked it, but I can definitely see why people didn't. But it's okay to me. Ah, fucking Jack. I mean, it's all good. I mean, it just really depends if you liked it or not. But I enjoyed the story for what it was. For what it was a good experience. Is it still better than MK1's story? Oh, so 100% it's still better than MK1's. But it's just like, if anything, it still holds #1 for me personally. And that's saying a lot to someone who plays a lot of Street Fighter. I actually think that's, I don't know, like, it can be debatable whether you want to or not, whether Tekken's is better than MK1's if you want. You can make a debate if you want. But I think like Street Fighter definitely was kind of the worst one with story. Even though I know that game has a history of not doing well with story, but that's a topic for another day. Ah, fucking Jack. By the way, guys, I am going to show you guys the chip damage real quick in Tekken 8 real quick. So this is what it looks like when it comes to chip damage. Look at that chip. See, look at that shit. That is horrendous. Like, look, I get that the game obviously is gonna have some new mechanics, and that's understandable. But God, does that do so much? And when you try to do like electrics, I mean, electrics and without heat literally do the same. Literally do chip damage as well. Turn it off for a second. Yeah, it does like a little bit of chip damage when you do it. Yeah, so not as bad, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. That's one of the problems here in this game. That's pretty much that's part of the problems of like what's been going on with Tekken. And also, there's this thing called Heat Smash. Heat Smash. Let me just set my, okay. Yeah, that's basically what Heat Smash is right there. And the thing about that though is just there's so much chip. Like, look at that chip damage. So that's horrendous. Yeah, it's pretty stupid for that. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty. That's insane. And then you got stuff like, which, I mean, not a lot of people are gonna like, but this is Kazuya. This is Kazuya. He's always been able to do some shit like that. So that's nothing new. But you can only really do that in heat mode because that's pretty much him in the Devil Gene form in heat mode. So that's one thing. All right, let me just show one more problem here. One more problem here that's been kind of plaguing Tekken for a while. Here it is. That. That. Azucena's one while running 3-2. That has been like everywhere. Yeah, that has been everywhere. You can try to like sidestep it. It's just like you cannot. It's like really hard to punish. Yeah, you see? It's like so annoying. And then even when you can't sidestep, this is what it looks like a little bit. Yeah, you have like no frame advantage whatsoever. You're -5. It's -5, and she's safe. She's safe on it. It's +5 on block for her. Oh, you see what I'm fucking talking about? Like, you're trying to sidestep that shit, and she just fucking has the range of a fucking... She has like this fucking range like the size of a fucking football field. See, look at that. You can definitely sidestep it, but it's like, oh, it's fucking annoying. But Jesus Christ, and fucking like, what's it called? I remember they were trying to like nerf that shit, and then like they did, but it's like, oh my god. Like, what's it called? You can kind of try to punish it a little bit. Like, you have to be specifically fucking fast. Like, you can definitely try to, like, you know, do a punish real quick, do like something quick. I haven't fought an Azucena in rank too much. I fought some kings, that's for sure, and I fought some like lilies, but I haven't fought like Azucena lately, the past few days, which is kind of a relief. But I definitely had fought her a lot in rank. That's what, like, I can tell you that for sure. Just lately have not. So that's one of the things that's been going on with Tekken. Alright, but to close off this video, Tekken 8 3 months later. What a ride has it been for the past 3 months? To quickly recap everything that we just talked about, let's go over everything I just said, but in a short format. We got rage quitters plugging plugging. That's the new word for rage quitters. We got rage quitters, you know, leaving the match after you do a rage art. We got cheaters using a customizational item to fucking hide their characters, like their body, so that way you can't see what they're doing. You can't verify what they're gonna do in the matchup. Heat, power crushes. Oh, I didn't even mention power crushes, but I'll just say it here. Heat, power crushes, heat engagers being super plus. Oh, and rage arts being like what, minus 15 on block, I think, or yeah, I think it was minus 15. I'm not too sure, but that's one. Oh yeah, the custom. I didn't even say this. Wow, there was a lot I didn't even say. The customization being lackluster. There's just not enough, because, you know, they added stuff in the battle pass, the Tekken shop, people having some problems with, because, you know, monetization. The battle pass looks like stuff you would see in Tekken 7, because it is. What else? Story mode felt a little lackluster after the first month. The Dragunovs, the Azucenas, the Kings, so much. There's so much. And then no rage quit penalty at the very beginning. And then there's a lot of stuff that happened these past few months, honestly. But that's pretty much what happened these past few months. That's literally Tekken 8 3 months later in a nutshell. I could go on and on. If I missed anything, please say it down in the comments below. But that's pretty much a nutshell of what everything is in Tekken 8. I hope you guys enjoyed.